This is Nick with Build Brothers Roofing over here at 18218 Paradise Mountain Road out here in Valley Center, space 172. So we're on top of a comp shingle roof, architectural asphalt shingle. Reason why I'm here today is we got some repairs that are needed to be done. So we got a flat section over here, and we have another flat section on this side of the roof right here, and that wraps around. Now what the issue is that this is way too low of a slope for any kind of shingle to be on top of, and if they are going to add shingles, then we need to have a layer of titanium peel and stick underneath this to ensure the proper waterproofing. You can see that all this mastic was used just to kind of seal off the edges here. That's not going to work. That water is meant to flow off this roof, and that's not what's happening right now. So you got a bunch of plywood that's caving in over there in that section. Not sure what the step flashing looks like along this section, but it doesn't look to be proper. You can see the rest of this roof, you know, it's an okay shape, but the workmanship isn't the best. So we don't have any kind of ridge caps that were installed on this roof. They just cut some shingles up. You got exposed nail heads throughout. You can see that the skylights weren't installed properly as well. We have no counter flashing on the shingles, or no step flashing along the shingles either. You can see all the sealant that was kind of used just to kind of seal this this skylight off, but that's not doing the trick. The majority of the penetrations, the sealant has all worn out as well. And again, we're in the same situation on this section. It's a flat roof with a shingle on top of it. You can see all these areas are caving in right now because that water just sits and sits and sits. We've had a bunch of issues over here with these skylights as well. So proper thing to do would be obviously to go ahead and tear this roof off as far as the roof planes go, these roof planes. That way we can replace all the bad wood that's underneath it. We'll then go ahead, we can install a layer of TPO on this section to make it nice and to keep it nice and cool. TPO is a material that reflects a lot of heat off of the roof, so that's always a good thing. Over here, I would like to do that as well, but if the homeowner wants to just keep up with the aesthetics of it, we can just go ahead and reinstall shingle, but we'll go ahead and upgrade the underlayment to that titanium peel and stick like I talked about. But again, this needs to be done. Now the rest of the roof is definitely on the tail end of its life expectancy. You can see how worn out this material is. You can see how shiny it is. So that's all the fiberglass that's showing through. And so what's happening is every time it rains, because of the fact that the oils on this material have started to evaporate, these granules deplete and they roll off the roof every time it rains, and they end up in the gutters. So you can see that these gutters are filled with the granules from the actual roof itself. And then when it gets to that point, that is a sign that the life expectancy is on the tail end, and all that fiberglass is exposed, meaning the waterproofing is greatly affected too. So the roof definitely has some life left in it, but it would be a good idea for this homeowner to be proactive when it comes to replacing this roof. Again, you can see how the sealant around all these penetrations has diminished and starting to wear. We got water and moisture that's going to be coming down. A lot of these nails are starting to pop up, as you can tell, as well. So just something for the homeowner to be aware of. But we're definitely going to have to redo these flat sections to ensure the proper waterproofing. That's it for my inspection.